Welcome to Viking.TV's Wellness channel. I am Therese and I will guide you once again to our Saturday session. Today we are going to stretch the whole body. If you like to sit on a chair with me, you can do so, but you can feel free to sit on the floor as well. Okay, so sit tall, and if you like, you could take a pillow behind your back and get a little more support if needed. So roll your shoulders back, sitting tall. And we will start, as always, with our breath. So breathe in deep. Exhale out slowly. As you breathe in, feel the abdomen dropping out. And then it comes in again. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now pay attention to your rib cage. Feel it expanding to the side, to the front of the back. Take some deep cleansing breath. Exhale. So now breathe into your nostrils. Hold the breath for a second and exhale to the mouth. Again, inhale. And exhale. Last time, deep breath in and exhale out. Take your arms to the side, inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Now inhale up, and like you were picking apples, stretch it up and grab the apples up. So you really stretch the fingers out. Spread your fingers, spread them out, and up, and up. And 4, 3, 2, 1, and arms down. Circle your shoulders up to the ears and roll them back. Inhale up to the ears and roll them back. Inhale. And now take your shoulders up to the ears, just straight up, and then drop them. Inhale up and drop them. Again, inhale and drop them. Now hands can just be wherever you want them. Turn your head to the right. Inhale. Exhale. Many times when we get stressed in our life, we begin to clench our teeth and tense up in the neck and shoulder that way. So let's loosen up that for a little while. Even if you have no stress in your body, but most people have some kind of stress. So hold it here now and then drop the chin down. Now feel the stretch from back of your ear and over to the shoulder. Shoulders are heavy. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more deep breaths. Eyes are relaxed, teeth separated so there's no tension around the jaw. Now exhale, head down to the center. Inhale it up. Exhale. Now turn the head to the other side. Drop the chin down to the collarbone. Feel the stretch. Shoulders down. Don't force it. Inhale, just enough so you can feel the stretch. Exhale. When we stretch the muscle, we have to hold it at least for 30 to 40 seconds to give the muscles a chance to release and let go. Now exhale it into the center. Bring your hands behind your head. And then inhale, lift up and squeeze your shoulder blades together as you lift your heart up. And then exhale, gently stretch your neck. Inhale, lift it up and squeeze it together. And exhale, down. Inhale, lift it up and squeeze. And exhale. Inhale, lift it up. And exhale. Let your hands come down. As you inhale, turn your head to the right and look over your shoulder. And exhale down. Inhale to the other side. And exhale down. Inhale. and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now lift your head up and cover your upper lip with your underlip as you stretch and open your jaw. And then exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Now inhale and just lift your head up. And as you exhale, open up your mouth. Inhale. Nobody can see you. You can see me, but we can look a little silly together. Inhale up. And exhale, you open your mouth as much as you can so you release the jaw. Inhale. And now you can also stick the tongue out and really like a lion. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. You can feel how it stretches out the jaw. And good. Inhale, shoulders up. And exhale down. Inhale, shoulders up. And exhale down. Shoulders up and down. Now bring your arms back and you can move a little forward on the chair. So you want to interlock your hands and then stretch your chest out. Your chin is still down and you lift up and open, stretch out. So now you will feel the front of your arms is stretching also, your biceps muscles. Inhale, exhale. It's so good to stretch the body. Most people forget to stretch. We run, we bicycle, we swim and do a lot of exercises, but most of the time stretching is something we have done in a couple of minutes. So today we dedicate ourselves to stretching. Now take your arms up, take your arm over and take the other one under, and then bring it over and then look away from your hands. Now stretching out the back of your shoulder. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And we take 2 more deep breaths in. Take 1 more deep breath. And then release. Open your arms to the side and over to the other side and look over your shoulder. Inhale, exhale. Deepest breath in, slowest breath out. And then release and open your arms to the side and bring your hands forward as you round your back. Inhale, hands to the chest and look up. Exhale, round the back. Inhale in. Exhale, round the back. Inhale in. Exhale, round. Inhale in. Feel your shoulder blade coming away from each other. And then in. And exhale. Open your arms to the side. And then exhale, coming over. Inhale up. Just put your hand on the floor or on the side of the chair, wherever you are. And down. Again, stretch it out. Open up that side. And then exhale. And stretch it out. And over. One more time. Feel how you stretch from the sit bones up to the shoulder. Last time. And over. Now come on into a gentle twist and just gaze over your shoulder. Breathe in, breathe out. If you're cross-legged on the floor, you can easily do the same thing. Feel your whole spine rotating from the waist up to the top of the neck. And then over to the other side. Stretch it out. Open it up. Full breath in. Full breath out. Good. And take your arms out again and lift it up. Reach up. Then take your hand on your upper arm, and then bend the hand down to the wall, bend your elbow so the hand is kind of, you can pat your shoulder because you're doing great work, and bring the elbows as close into the head. For some of you, it will be looking here and you just push up a little. So you want to feel the muscle of the triceps muscle here stretching, opening up, but it also opens up your shoulder. So watch out you don't arch. Bring the ribs in and lift up from the back of the spine. No arch. And then exhale and coming down. Take it up to the other side and lift it up and stretch it out. Full breath in, full breath out. Full inhalation, full exhalation. Eyes are softly closed, and we breathe in and we breathe out. And then down. Now take your arm forward and bring your fingertips down to stretch out your forearm muscle on the inner side here. Spread your fingers out. And you can bend your elbow a little so you really can focus on these muscles. If you do a lot of computer work, this is a wonderful stretch for you to remember to do every day. Maybe a couple of times a day if you're on a computer. And then curl that in so you have a closed fist. Take the other hand on, turn it around like a ball and socket, and then bring it in very gently. Again, don't overstretch your elbow. Now you will feel it on the top of your arm. Shoulders are down. Inhale, exhale, and then we release, stretch it out. Take the other arm up, and then up, turn it around, grab your fingers, hold them in. Inhale, exhale. And again, also many times when we are stretching out, we usually do calves and thighs and hamstrings, sometimes the back, but rarely do we stretch our arms, especially the forearms. Now curl it in, turn it around, and like a ball and socket, hold it and bring it in a little. Gently bend your elbow, keep your shoulders down. Feel it over here. Not even if you just do computer, but also if you do a lot of knitting, or like me, do a lot of massages, this is really good. So it's kind of a little self-massage here. And then we release and shake our arm out. Good. Shoulders up again. And spread your fingers and in. Spread your fingers and in. Spread and in. And as we do that, we gently begin to lift up. And then we go down again. Good. And up again. And down again. And then shake it out. Now take your legs out and we lean forward. If you're sitting cross-legged, just take your hands to the floor, elbows to the floor, and let your head drop down. And here on the chair, we just hang forward. And now feel how you stretch into the lower back. Breathe it in, breathe it out. Full inhalation, full exhalation. We'll take 2 more deep breaths here. It's so good to stretch the body. And then coming up, you can place your hands on your knee and then roll it up very slowly. You could become a little lightheaded here, so take it easy. Wonderful. Now take your legs in again and then stretch it out. If you're down on the floor, you can stretch the leg out too, and then just circle your ankle. 1, 2, 3. You could lie on your back and take your leg up in the air, as you know from previous episode. So we are now going the other way. 3, 4, and 5. Now flex and spread your toes and then curl them in. Flex. Just like the hands, it's very rare we actually focus on our toes and our ankles. So there's another part of your body that's not as important as the other. So it's toes, fingers and hands and feet are equally important as your stomach, your buttocks, your shoulder. Okay, so lift it up. We do the other hand, the other foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the other way. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now spread your toes out and then point and curl them in. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Take them down. So lift up on your toes and down. Up on your toes and down. Spread the toes out. Very good. One more time. And now we will stand up. So come on up and stand. When we stand, we can use the chair. So take the chair in front of you and take one leg behind you. So we bend the front knee so the knee is right over the heel, and we can be on the toes. Hold the chair here, and we can lower the heel down. If the heel don't come down to the floor, that's okay. You could also hold on the higher, so you can turn the chair around or stand on the other side of the chair, and then just stretch it out here. Breathe in. Feel your calf muscles stretching out. Such a beautiful day today. Listen to the ocean. And then lift it up and we take it to the other side, stepping back. Even if you come here, that's fine. But you can drop the heel down and really come deep into the calf muscle. Inhale. Exhale. This knee will always be right over your heel. Inhale. And some of you might not even have to use a chair. You can be up here. Inhale. Exhale. Full inhalation. Full exhalation. Spread your toes out. Now step back. If you don't use a chair, you can do downward facing dog, or just reach forward and let your chest drop down. As you lift your sit bones up, you lift up from the belly button and the front ribs comes up as well. Let your head drop. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in. You can bend your knees if you need to. Very good. And then coming back a little and then up. And maybe we want to come to the other side of the chair now and use it as a balance support. So we bend one leg and grab. You can have a towel wrapped around your ankle and then lifting up. So it will look like that you just hold your leg. But if you can, grab your ankle and then bring your knees together so you feel the stretch on the front. Then tuck the tailbone under just a tiny little bit and lift up from your chest. You can practice your balance here. You can even lift your arm up. There's an old saying to say the first thing you lose in life is your balance, then your flexibility, then your strength. So balance is very important for us to practice equally with flexibility and strength. Good. So take it to the other side. Just hold the chair if you need to. If you don't need, then lift your arm up. You can also have it here or stretch it up. Full breath in. Full breath out. Feel those thighs stretching. Tuck the tail under. Lift up from the top of your head. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep a gentle smile. When we smile, we relax a lot of our muscles. Good. So I will take this one back again. And we will stretch our hamstrings a little more. So we step back just like before. And then we step back forward on one leg. And then flex the foot. And maybe come down on the elbows. Some of you can have hands on the floor. That's okay too. So lift your toes up. And then down again. Lift your toes up. And down again. And up. And down. Spread the toes. And this is just kind of warm up, and then we step in, we take the other side, coming back, and then up and down, up and down, up and down. 2, and the last one. For the next one, you could have a folded blanket or a towel, or you can take a pillow and have it right underneath your knee if you need to. Then we take the other leg forward. So again, the knee is right over the heel, and we make a little pelvic tilt, and then we push it forward. So we come forward from there. Inhale. You don't need the pillow, but if you have sensitive knee, it can be quite nice to have that support. Now, so here in my case it's the right leg, and we bring the hip forward, so we feel the stretch of the hip flexor. Then we lift the arm up, and we lean a little over to the left, so we can come in a little deeper. Inhale. So straight up, and then lean to the left. Inhale. This can be really intense, so if it's too much, just keep your arm down, okay? Breathe it in, and breathe it out, and let it go. And then we take the hand down, lean back a little, straighten the front leg, and then come down to your elbows again. And we again want to focus on bringing the sit bones back, lift from the belly so you're not hanging the lower back. Bring your front ribs up, and then stretch out of the lower back. You can look forward, and then we can be here. Some of you would be able to have your hands down, and I'm sure that some of you are more flexible. You can slide more forward, maybe go all the way down in a split. Maybe that's a little too ambitious. So let's just be where you can be. There is no expectation, there is no demand. Do what you can, breathe and relax into it. Feel the stretch. Feel the breath. Wonderful. Then we come up, we bring the leg back, and then we take the other leg forward. But before that, if you need the pillow, you bring it underneath, so you have that support, and then we are here. So come forward, so your knee is right over the heel, and your hip is a little in front. Sometimes it will be here, that's okay. But just make sure that you make that little pelvic tilt, and then lift up off the lower back, and then from there go forward. How far that is individual, so you feel your body. Inhale, exhale, and then lift the arm up, and then lean a little. And as I said before, if that's too much, just keep holding it there, but you can still lean over to the side a little. Breathe in, breathe out. Feel how you lift up. Imagine somebody took your hand and then lifted it up, 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 and stretch all the way from your knee up to the shoulder. Good. And then we come into the side, and then lean back a little, straighten the leg, come forward. Maybe it's okay if you don't come forward, as long as you feel a good stretch of your hamstring. We think about bringing the sit bones back, pick up the belly button, ribs up, and then stretch out of the lower back and press forward to the back of the heel. Inhale, exhale. We hold it just for a little longer. Relax the toes on that foot behind you. And then we take the arms back, and we take it in, and we step back. Now take the pillow away, or you could put it here on your calves and sit on it, and then bring it back and stretch out, and just let your head drop down. Again, we open the shoulders a little. If this is too intense, then just come down on your elbows,
And some of you can come all the way down and head to the floor into what we call the child's pose. But if that's too much, we have the chair to support us. And breathe in, breathe out. Now this stretch also helps to open the shoulders, but it also goes into our lower back. So really breathe into that lower back. Full inhalation, full exhalation. Good, and then we come up again. Now we will stretch our legs in front of us. And again we will take a little more time to those hamstrings, which often are very tight. So take the flesh out to the side, sitting tall. So variation 1 is here. If this is a stretch for you, don't listen to anything more, just sit here and breathe. If you can take your hands on the chair, you can come forward and you can let your head rest here. Some of you probably will be able to come all the way down, and that's okay, but always think about lengthening. So although I can get my head all the way down to the leg, sitting here can give me a little deeper awareness of stretching out of the lower back and really roll up over the sit bones. And then just being here. Inhale, exhale. So although my head can come down to the shin, I really feel a deep stretch here as well. So experiment a little and feel it out. Deep breath in, slow breath out. Take 2 more deep breaths. Are we still smiling and relaxing our face? I hope so. Come on up. And now just bend your right knee and open up to the side. So we now stretch the inner thigh. We have that outer rotation. But what we really want to do here is stretching the side body as well. So we can sit here, lift the arm and come over. And you can take your hands to the head here so your head is supported and lift up. Some of you will be able to grab your foot and come all the way down. Go ahead. And then the rest of us will be here. Again, have this feeling of lifting up and out of the lower back. This sit bone has to stay on the floor. Inhale. You can put a pillow underneath the knee if you need to. And again, we smile, we relax our face. Full breath in, full breath out. Good, and then we come down and up. And then I will be a little rude and turn my back to you. And not on purpose, but just to show you from the other side. So hand come up, or you can stretch it out, or you can reach for your toe, your choice. I take this variation today, so lift it up and reach over. Feel, again, you don't want to round your back, you want to lift up, stretch towards the chair and spin your chest forward and upward. Inhale, exhale. Full breath in, full breath out. Eyes relax, you can close them. And then coming up and into the center. And now this time take your feet together. Again, we could take the pillows and bring them underneath if we need to. Or else just have them here. And then take your arms here. You can sit here. You could let your head rest down too. Watch out you don't fall back. We always want to think about lifting up and out of the lower back and then come forward and hinge from the hip. So maybe my chair is a little too close here. So again, no roundedness. Just lift yourself up and forward. Maybe some of you need to be here with the hands behind you. You can still rest your head on the chair if you like. So breathe it in, breathe it out. Full inhalation, full exhalation. Good. And then we come up and then take your legs out to the side. And again, we come up and sit tall, and maybe the leg, we can come a little more forward here, and again we rest. Some of you can have your hands there, elbows on the floor, maybe even chest down. But for the purpose of today's training, just practice lifting up and out of the lower. So you can see I kind of roll over the sit bones and come up and lengthen the spine. So that without a rotation and the lifting up, kind of if you ring a disc claw and open up the joint that way with these two opposite directions. So in here, you can flex your feet a little and press to the back of the heel, and then relax your feet again. Forward breath in, forward breath out. And take 2 more deep breaths. Wonderful. And then coming up, and you can just take the legs in between the chair and turn around, and for a moment coming down, lying on a belly to stretch out the front of the body a little more. We did stretch the hip a lot, but really practicing stretching out of the lower back. Drop the tailbone down so you feel the pubic bone and the top of the feet pressing to the floor. Then press to your forearm, lift up and bring the shoulders back. Some of you might be able to straighten your arms out. Go ahead. Inhale. And some of you might even bring your hands closer and stretch it up. So feel out where you are. I will stay here today. So lengthen, roll it back and lift it up. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Relax your face. One more deep breath. And then exhale, come down. Hands under the head and just shake your hip out a little. Good. Now turn it around. So bring it to the other side and we will lie down. Bend your knee and take your right ankle and on top of your left knee. Then lift your left foot up so it touches the chair. This will give you a stretch. You know, sometimes we hold it up, but if you have the chair, we can actually just relax. If you don't feel it, that means that you have to move closer into the chair. Watch out your chair is not on a sliding surface, because then the chair will just fly away. But bring it into the mat if you have a mat. And then just breathe in and relax here. You could put your hand underneath the knee if you like. You could also just hold the leg. If this is too much, then it means that you have to move further away. So breathe in, breathe out. Just feel abdomen rise, abdomen fall. Wonderful to stretch the body. We take one more deep breath in. And now release it. Take the foot to the floor.
Then we take the other ankle on top. Remember, it has to be the ankle, so not the side of the foot. And then lift it up to the chair, and we can just stay here. Inhale, exhale. Feel your shoulder dropping down. If you turn the palms up, you can roll the shoulder down a little further. Keep a gentle smile. Release any tension there will be around your neck and shoulders. To use the chair, sometimes have the same feeling as if you have assisted stretch. You can go a little further because you have the chair to support you and open up your body. Wonderful. Now bring the foot on the floor and take both feet down and then move it up a little here. And then drop your knees over to the left. As you open your right arm to the right, keep the right shoulder on the floor. Press a little to the left elbow, and then again, breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, exhale. You might feel it right on top of your hip. If you bring the knee up higher, you can get a little deeper stretch. So feel out where you need to be. Relax your forehead, relax your eyes, relax your jaw. Inhale, exhale. One more deep breath, all the way down to the lower part of your belly. And then exhale it out. Now let's do the other side. So lift your hip and swing it over to the other side and down. Now keep your left shoulder on the floor. Legs might not come to the floor, and that's okay. Just do what you can. Inhale, exhale. Feel the deep wave of relaxation. Full inhale, full exhale. Excuse me. Deep breath in, slow breath out. And then roll onto your right side and take your right arm underneath your head and then just let the left here. Now take a couple of breaths into the lower back. Feel the breath expanding and contracting. We call this the embryo pose. So imagine a little baby curled together. Inhale. Exhale, breathe into the lower back. Good, and now push yourself up. And usually we lie down and relax, but today I think we should sit either cross-legged or come up and be on a chair. So we will sit up tall. Maybe you have followed some of the wellness awareness classes on Sundays. So I bring you in to the space of Sunday already, so we can do a little meditation. Also because I want to show you how you can sit. You can sit on a chair, and of course you can sit on the floor. If you're sitting on a chair, sometimes it can be nice to rest our hand on a pillow like this. It gives a little release for the shoulders. And we can also have another pillow behind our back. Just so we come into the most relaxed space we can be. So a pillow behind the back and a pillow on top of the thighs can really help our back to relax into sitting for a longer time in meditation, and also to relax our shoulders so the arms are relaxed here. So if you're sitting on a chair that is longer than your legs, you can also have a pillow underneath your feet, so there is no pressure underneath. But this chair fits my body height perfect. So if you're not sitting on a floor and sitting on a chair, you can do this and then relax. Close your eyes. Feel the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Allow your forehead to relax. Feel the space between your eyebrows letting go. Feel your eyelids softly draped over your eyeballs, relaxing the muscles around your eyes, temples, side of the head, top of the head, back of the head, completely relaxed. And now also make a little space between your teeth so the jaw hinge will be released. Your lips are closed but not squeezed together. You can have a gentle smile, or also, if you don't physically like smiling right now, just have the intention of a smile, feeling how it feels to smile. And as you relax your neck, notice how it helps to release tension around your neck, throat and shoulders. So like this, just be quiet, sit still, witness the awareness of breath flowing in and out. Surrender to the mind, the quiet mind, or at least a relative quiet mind. There's always thoughts coming and going. The more we practice, the more space between the thought there will be. We're not trying to stop the thoughts. Just acknowledge whatever arrive, and then let it go. Stay unattached to whatever thought there is. Just focus on breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Letting go. And then open your eyes. You can sit for as long as you like. Maybe 5 minutes more, 10 minutes more, maybe half an hour, maybe not. But for now, with me, it is over. So thank you once again for joining me. I always look forward to being here on Saturdays. I hope you do too. See you next week. Bye-bye.